Welcome to this Windows channel, and this is the Tech News Update. We are Wednesday, November 2nd, 2016, and today in our Tech News Update, we have Google Chrome. Google Chrome is, of course, the uh, most popular browser right now on PCs, and there's an interesting number coming out of Google Chrome. Google says that Chrome is now up to 15% faster on PCs. So, of course, they're not saying compared to what exactly. I would guess compared to the last version. But, it comes with the fact that a lot of people are complaining that Google Chrome is a really resource hog on PCs and takes really, really too much resource. So, of course, in the next week or two, I will be testing browsers, and I think it's going to be interesting to see which browsers are actually really faster than others, and we'll see if Google Chrome actually is faster than it used to be. And of course, Google does promise that the next few versions of Chrome are going to be much better in security and also in taking less resource on your PC, being faster, and so on. Interesting new report that says that tablet sales year over year are down 10%. But that slump is actually better than expected because of one market that is actually growing in the tablet market, and it's the Windows tablet market. The report says iPads and Android tablets are really, really experiencing a fast drop in sales. And it is interesting to see that Windows tablets are actually enjoying a much higher sale rate year over year. And they say that one of the reasons behind this is simple, is that people have noticed that Android and iPad tablets don't actually do what they want as people buy them and think that they'll do the same thing they do on their PC. So now they understand that they have to buy a Windows tablet to actually enjoy better performance and doing pretty much what they want. So it's interesting to see that the Windows tablet market is actually getting better and better. Well, if you wanted to buy a PC with Windows 7 or Windows 8.1, Microsoft has stopped since yesterday selling Windows 7 or 8.1 keys to OEMs, that the original equipment manufacturers. So that means that if you're going to buy a branded computer, chances are you will be stuck with Windows 10, like it or not. So that was, of course, announced many, many months ago that on November the 1st, keys would stop to be sold to OEMs. And Microsoft really wants people to try to go to Windows 10 as much as they can. Well, we've learned thanks to Google that there's a very high security flaw in Windows 10. And the problem here is actually a little battle here between Microsoft and Google, because Google told Microsoft about 10 days ago. And what happened, Google found that Microsoft wasn't going fast enough to fix the flaw that is already exploited by bad guys, by the way. And so they decided to go out only 7 days after the release or the information given to Microsoft. Now, Microsoft is a little mad, say, well, you could have waited. We are working on the fix. It's actually being tested now. We don't want to go too fast so that we don't, break computers by sending out this patch. And Microsoft did say the patch will come out in the security updates on Tuesday, November 8th. So kind of interesting. Also to see that apparently Microsoft says that if you are a Windows 10 user, but you use Microsoft Edge, you are actually okay. There is no problem there. So that's interesting. And talking of Edge and Windows 10, NSS Security Labs, which is a company that pretty much does a lot of tests on different devices and all sorts of, computer stuff to check out the security behind them. Well, they tested basically all major web browsers. They tested Opera, Chrome, Safari, Firefox, Internet Explorer, and Edge. And they say that after trying to attack each browser, hack into the browsers, and do a lot of what bad guys would do usually. They say that a clear winner is Microsoft Edge, which is much more secure than every other browser right now. So that's interesting to see. And basically, what they say is that the reason behind this is simply because Microsoft Edge has a sandbox mode, and many of the routines and of the little modules that want to run when you actually go on the web are run in sandbox. So they're in their own little bubble, if you want, which prevents them from infecting the computer. So interesting to see that Microsoft Edge more the most secure, and this is a totally independent security lab. It does not have anything to do with Microsoft. Windows 10 market share. Of course, the first of each month, net market share gives numbers of the different operating systems and how they, are increasing or not in their market share. Of course, Windows 10 numbers are interesting this month because from September to October, the increase in market share of Windows 10 is only 0.06%. That means it's pretty much stagnant. It didn't really grow from September to October, and not much more than basically August. So it seems that the end of the free upgrade to Windows 10 has pretty much stalled Windows 10 upgrades. So 22.6% of computers right now are running Windows 10. And of course, what's the dominating operating system right now? Windows 7, dominating with 48.4% of all PCs. Well, today, if you're a fan of Microsoft Office, there's a Microsoft Office event that starts at 11 a.m. Eastern time. So basically, it's already started while I'm doing this this news podcast. Of course, if you're a Microsoft Office fan, they will show all sorts of new technologies with Microsoft Office and how, of course, Microsoft Office for consumer and also for business can make your life better. It is streamed live on the web, and it's going to be, if you're interested in Microsoft Office, it could be very interesting to see what they announce. And finally, we know that Canadian, French, US, and UK police are actually working together right now to crack down on drug sales on the dark web. It seems that in the past week, they have actually contacted 150 people that bought drugs and also have, through these people, gone to different drug sale websites that are in the dark web for a very simple reason, because it's encrypted. It's very difficult to know what's happening. Now, an interesting thing here is it's difficult to actually know how the police really found out about these 150 people that bought drugs, and apparently some confessed saying, "Yep, I did buy drugs." So there is a crackdown, and it's still not finished. They've been doing it for a week now, and apparently they're going to continue and trying to crack down on drug sales on the dark web. So that means when you're on the dark web, you're maybe not as anonymous as you think. So this was the Tech News Update for Wednesday, November 2nd, 2016. If you enjoy our videos, please subscribe to our channel. You'll be informed when new videos are online. Give us thumbs up, and thank you so much for following us.